Have you ever seen a modular being set over a basement? No? Well, today is your lucky day. All right, so today we are gonna set a double wide modular home from Karsten Homes that comes out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is a 27-foot wide home, and each half is gonna be set one at a time. So freezing here, you are gonna see your crane on the right, spreader bar, and straps. Straps will depend on how big and heavy the house is. The more heavier and the longer, the more straps you're gonna have. Walking into kind of in between the houses, you can see the set crew. They're getting the straps ready. They've ripped off the plastic and just getting ready to fully set the house since they'll be butted up against each other. Did want to show you kind of an overview of what that walkout basement looks like. So right before we placed the house, figured I'd kind of show you. So quick little fun fact, for a modular home, the weight is distributed in the perimeter of the home since it does not have that frame. That beam that you see down the middle is where the marriage line is. So that's where the two halves are joined together. So of course you need support for that weight. As far as basements goes, there's no set design. You can design it however you want. Just keep in mind where that support needs to be. So flashing back now into where they're lifting the first half of the home, they're making sure they're ripping off the plastic, unbolting the frame because you don't want to lift that. So now the house is fully suspended in the air with the spreader bar and the 4 straps holding the home. The whole time that the house is in the air is maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, just depends. It moves very slowly. I did speed it up for the purpose of this video, but they do, honestly, the most time consuming part is prepping it for it being lifted, and then as they're setting it, they do take time to fully line it up. It's not always nice and even. You do have to do some wiggle room. You'll see sometimes they'll have like a crowbar, or they like have to lift it again, swing it, because they do have a rope that guides the house, and then they just take the time to fully line it up before fully setting it down. So again, here's a little overview. They're taking the time to line it up, and they go a lot back and forth. It's amazing how set crews and all of them can really eye like, oh yeah, we're off a 1/4 inch, or we're off by this. I am not a level expert on that, so it always amazes me. So here they're getting ready to take off the straps. The gentleman on the right has kind of like this post, and it lifts the house a little bit so they can pull the straps through. Usually the basement or something has a little bit of a cutout for the straps to go through. However, didn't do it on this one, so we didn't want to, cut the basement or anything. So just lift it up and pull the straps through. Getting ready to place the second home, I did want to show an overview of the top. Now that half of the house is put on there, it's such a cool view because half of the house is put on there, and then you have an unfinished basement downstairs. I believe they are going to fully finish it and put like a couple bedrooms. They are going to put the utility room down there as well, so it freed up some more space on the second floor. So now the straps are free. Now the crane is going to skedoodle it after or to the left to be able to strap that second half. And again, now you can see kind of the full effect there. Now try to imagine a deck, because that is what they're going to do. So prepping the second, that's that frame that we were talking about. That frame will go back to the factory. They do reuse them, I believe. And then again, ripping off the plastic and making sure that the house is completely unbolted from that second frame. Again, you can see here on the left, they do have a rope to guide the house. So as the crane is lifted, it's not going to swing one way or another. If for some reason that day was super windy, we would not be setting the house. But beautiful weather, no wind, they honestly make it look so easy when it comes to setting these houses. I know I would be stressed, especially if I was the crane operator. Shout out to the crane operators and the set crews is all I have to say. But you can see here they're just getting ready to slide that down, and then bam, full house over a basement. It looks absolutely stunning. We're going to peek inside of the basement again one more time just to see how it feels now that it is fully enclosed. So obviously still need to put drywall and do a lot of things, but this is what it looks like from the outside. I did want to hop in and show you the inside. So this is the front door of the customer, and it opens into their dining. This wood right here, that framing, is going to go away. It is an open concept. They just did that for transportation. Appliances are included. You are going to get your dishwasher, stove, refrigerator. That's the entrance to your stairs, 2 guest bedrooms. Sorry, it's a little sped up. I just didn't want to make this video too long, but I didn't want to leave you waiting and curious about the top floor. The top floor is completely finished. Just needs to do some flooring. We have some carpet going in. So that will be all done once the house is fully set. and finished with the utilities on. So this house, the upstairs is about 13 to 1400 square foot. All in total, you're about 2700 square foot. But if you guys have any more questions, my name is Karen. I work at Clayton Homes in Grand Junction, Colorado. I service all over the Western Slope. So if you're looking for a modular or manufactured home, give me a call. I'm more than happy to put some pricing together and see how we can build your next dream home.